Hey everyone, welcome back. Before we get into the shave, I want to remind everybody that this video is sponsored in part by Hendrix Classics & Company. As always, there will be a link below to Hendrix and applicable links as well in the description below. All right, so here we are. I didn't mention this in the video while I was shaving because, in all honesty, I forgot. But I figured I'd do this now so I can go back and re-edit the video and get it published so the winner knows who they are. But we have the URL loaded, we have the hashtag, and go and click on start. Matt Fox, you are the winner. All right, send me your information either in through Instagram, Facebook DMs, or you can email me at thetraveling_shaver@gmail.com with your address, and I will get that stuff sent out. Now, anyway, on to the shave. The soap this evening is a soap that is an Obtainium, maybe. It's an artisan that I was starting to really enjoy, and then it just kind of disappeared. They stopped responding to messages on Instagram, their email for their website. Last time I checked, the website was still up. They still had a couple things in stock, but they've kind of been silent for well over a year now. And that is Arsenal Grooming Beachgoer. This stuff is awesome. I think this is in the first base that they released, and then they came with the second base, and then shortly after the second base, they just kind of stopped with everything. The brush this evening is the Simpsons Chubby 2 Synthetic. Man, this is a beautiful, well, some would say summer scent, but I don't care. I like it. And I haven't used it for a while, so I figured I'd pull it out. I've been meaning to use it all summer long. Now here we are, November. And as you can tell, I'm really not doing no shave November. Like the first year, I'm not really participating at all. First time in like 3 or 4 years. But, oh well. So, lather worked up really easily. It is a denser lather, or a denser soap. So I worked a little more. I scooped out quite a bit because one, I've used it for a while, and two, I need to shave my head. As you can probably tell, haven't done it for a couple of days. The razor this evening is going to be the Karve with the Rod George Catacomb 3 handle, I think. This is a second use Persona Lab Blue on the G plate. My car's been out on loan for a while to a good friend of mine, and I just got it back. So after getting it back, I had a couple things already planned. Man, this is smooth. Even on G, gorgeous. So I want to use a couple different razors before I went back to the Karve. My friend said he had it for, I don't even know how long it was. Me and I were chatting one day, and I was like, just, hey man, no rush, but whenever you can. Usually I know when you just ship it. Just when you ship it, just let me know. Give me a heads up that's coming back. He's like, oh crap, sorry dude. Like, dude, don't worry. I'm not worried that I'm not going to get it back. If I were, I wouldn't send it in the first place. Brian, I know I still need to get you back your supply. And a couple samples that you and I talked about. Those will be coming. I am heading into town. This is Monday evening for me. I am leaving on a red eye on Wednesday to go to Alabama for the weekend and coming back Monday. So right now this week is work, dinner, prepare for the tournament. So I'm getting all my stuff packed and making bands, everything else. So sorry, Brian, I'm not going to be able to get that out this week. I know you said no rush. I think I've had it for like 2 months now. It's been a while. I haven't used it for a little bit. I probably should use it again. Sorry, I need to get it out. But also, you know, new job, paycheck, trying to get all that wrapped up and caught up and everything else. So, bad excuses. Moral of the story is, Brian, your supply is coming with those samples you and I discussed. I haven't forgotten. As you can see, the soap, and it's not a high dense lather. It's going to be a little bit more on the light and fluffy side, like I wish I were. But it's not bad. I mean, it's slick. It does the job. You know, if you're looking for a good, I can't remember what they were charging. They were in the neighborhood like Sterling as far as price for the soap. And that's not a knock on Sterling. I think it's just the opposite. Sterling's a phenomenal brand. I dig Sterling a lot. I like their price point even better. And I think Arsenal, when they were around, they fit in that Sterling kind of, I hate saying this, upper mid-tier type soap. You know, that works really well. You don't really need anything more than that, but there are soaps that have higher quality ingredients. But I would put Arsenal kind of in that same realm as like Sterling, not even Razorak. Razorak's more budget friendly, but maybe Case Bubbles, even though Case Bubbles is still one of my top 5 soaps. So Arsenal was good. Was it phenomenal? Probably not. I mean, not for the time it came out. It was good. I wanted to get more. I was planning on buying more, and then I looked, and I think I sent a message, and people were like, yeah, they're just kind of stop. You know, they're ghosting us. And so I sent a message and was waiting, and never heard anything. I was like, all right, well, they won't even respond to messages. They can send out stock when people place orders. How's that going to work? So I never ordered more. You know, if they were to come back, would I give them a second chance, or would I buy from them in that new base? Yeah, man. This base is good, and it's a good base. It's slick, has good residual on it. I would easily consider buying more from them if they're still around. I was talking to my wife the other night about Arsenal. I said, you know, they didn't advertise a whole lot. Maybe that's why they just kind of stopped. But I said, you know, it's a great soap. It's for the cost, you know, kind of what it is. It's a really good soap. But they just kind of stopped communicating with everybody. You know, just kind of they ghosted everybody and just nothing. My wife, who normally doesn't go this route, said, well, what if they died? Where did that come from? It's like, I hadn't thought of that, but that kind of suck. I don't know anything about the artisan behind Arsenal Grooming. I heard the artisan was female. I have no idea. But I was a little taken aback by my wife saying that the arson may have passed. Well, shoot. If that's the case, that would suck. We should explain why no one can get onto their site and update it with, sorry, so-and-so passed on, we're closing shop. Makes sense. But no bueno. this G plate. Decent amount of blade fill, and it's not like a ton of blade fill. You definitely feel it. Not a scary feel it. It makes its presence known. Just by going, by the way, I'm here. Which is nice. Especially as most of that guy. It's nice to have that little bit of reminder that there is blade in here. So I like that. And it's efficient. And this trouble spot, for whatever reason, I have a trouble spot right here in my cheek. There's a hole up there. That feels really close. Yeah, I'm calling that good. That's just good. I'll be do my cleanup. I'll be right back. All right, that was a fantastic shave. Now, just as a quick recap, the gear that I used was Arsenal Grooming's Beachgoer. Regretfully, as I mentioned, nothing says an obtainium. I'm not sure of the artisan, but I don't think they're around anymore making soaps anyway. Scent, Orange Coconut and Pear. Beautiful stuff. I've used this before on the channel a couple times. Reminds me of a really nice suntan lotion, but it's a very pleasant scent. The razor this evening was the Karve, JMac, brass standard bar on G plate with a second use, I think, Persona Lab Blue blade with a custom Rod George Catacomb 3 handle. The brush this evening was the Simpsons not Trafalgar. This is the Chevy 2 synthetic, whipped up in the HC&C super shiny leather bowl. Then I finished off with witch hazel and mystery balm. I don't think I'm allowed to talk about this yet, but nice little balm there. Hopefully there'll be more info on that coming later on that I can talk about. So far, first use, I really like it. Very easy to apply, absorbs quickly. Oh, I got a little bit too much because it just came in today. Right in transit today, and I got eager and opened the thing and a whole bunch spread it out. So I applied way too much on my face. But I think it absorbed really fast and easy. Again, more information on the artisan behind it and all that on the balm, hopefully coming soon. But that was a fantastic shave. Link to the gear that you can still get down below in the description. Anyway, thank you all again for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time.